Hello, YouTube fans and Facebook fans. This is JJ from Paranormal Talks, paranormaltalks.com. Paranormaltalks.com, we are educational. We are here to help you awaken yourself first. And we are doing a series of talks on some of the metaphysical sciences, in particular, divination tools. Divination tools that are, one of which is numerology. There are many other divination tools such as astrology, tarot, runes, and others. But this series of videos is on numerology. And these we will be talking about your personality number. We already did a series of numerology videos on your life path, your particular 2019 personal year number. We also did one on your soul urge number, derived from your given name. And this one is on your personality number, also derived from your given name, as shown on your birth certificate. You know, there are 3 core numbers that are derived from our birth name. That's shown on our birth certificate. Not our married name, not a nickname, not an adopted name, unless that adopted name was the first name that showed up on our birth certificate, but on our birth certificate name exactly. And then, of course, as we use other names, as we go through life, those names bring in other influences and vibrations into our life that may help or hurt and influence our path through life. So this talk will be on your personality number 5. Before we get into how you can find your personality number derived from your given name, I just want to mention that on paranormaltalks.com, you can see the link below. We do have a video store where we have amazing and awesome speakers around the paranormal supernatural. The paranormal supernatural, that's the normal part of the human experience. It is a core part of ourselves. And in the Western culture in which we live, you know, United States, for some reason it's rejected so severely, which is really a shame because it's such a big part of us. You know, our logical left brain, we're encouraged to really train it and use it to get lots of degrees and certifications so we can think linear and logical and the straight and narrow, but not so much the paranormal and the supernatural, which is the other part of us. It is our second brain. Because if you look at, if you consider how you're done so well in life so far with the way that we're told to think and believe and carry on, well, how is that working out for you so far? Well, that's where the paranormal, supernatural, and these divination tools come in to help you develop your right brain, your other brain, to help you become more successful and happy in life. And yes, it does take work, and that's why we're here, to help you with them and to help educate you along the lines of them. So please do take a look at our Paranormal Talks video store. We have speakers we have near-death experiencers, we have ET abductees, we have UFO contactees, out-of-body experiencers, psychics, mediums, people who've been contacted, afterlife contacts from their dead loved ones. We have past life regressionists. We have controlled remote viewers. Many, many of those. This is a massive body of knowledge as part of the human condition, and we're here to help you learn what that is so you can really take advantage of it in your life. So please visit us at our video store, and we'll be seeing you then. So let's get back to your personality number 5. Now, the personality number, as I said, is derived from the consonants in your given name as shown on your birth certificate. Your personality number corresponds most closely to your rising sign in your astrological birth chart. The personality number in numerology derived from the consonants in your name. It's what impresses and hits people first when they meet you. It's how you move through life, your behavior, your values, and your abilities, your skills that you just showed up with. Your personality number, it's not something that you have to develop a skill or ability you have to develop. You just showed up with it. It's kind of like a boat, your personality. You're given a boat, you jump in, and away you go through life. And you can navigate all through life however you wish, and that boat has bells and whistles that were given to you. Now, you don't have to design the boat, you don't have to build the boat, you don't have to attach all these bells and whistles. You already got it. That's the personality number. So you could just jump in and go. So let me show you how you find your personality number. First of all, we use the Pythagorean system of numerology. And here's the overall table that's used. You can see we use the numbers 1 through 9 only. And we use all the letters in the English language. And each letter is assigned its own number. For example, the number 1 is assigned to the letters A, J, and S. And then the number 2, it's also assigned to its letters. So that's the Pythagorean system we use. Now, Pythagoras was this Greek guy from 590 BC in Greece, and he developed an entire methodology and a school around numerology. Of course, there were many other people who also contributed and helped develop it, but he's the most famous name, so I refer to that. But the point is that this stuff is ancient. It is ancient, and it works, and it's rather accurate. So you may as well use it and get the most out of it. And let me show you the cheat sheet on how to find your personality number. This is a made-up name, Sharon Lynn Clarkson, and you can see up here that we've given you this cheat sheet table of the Pythagorean numbers 1 through 9, and then all the letters of the English language. And then across the bottom here, we put the numbers of all the consonants, and we added up all these numbers. We added them all together until we came up with a final number of 5. So this person, Sharon Lynn Clarkson, her personality number is 5. But and this just so happens that this is video for your personality number 5. So every number has an element, and the personality number 5 element is fire. And if we are to cross-pollinate the personality number 5 with an astrological sign, I would say it matches most closely to the sign Sagittarius. And as far as tarot, and the major arcana cards, I would say it matches best with the hung man. It's that guy who's hanging upside down from one leg. That's a person who is able to really perceive things differently than the rest of us in order to change things up and to bring us greater insights. So personality number 5, that's a fire element. This is a person, when you meet them, they probably come across as a social butterfly, someone who can really mix and match, like a community leader. They can deal with anyone, whatever culture, whatever religion, whatever philosophy. They're quite good and flexible at that. They love change. They love adventure. They love to be involved with other people. The more different, the better they like it. And when I say different, I mean from different countries, different cultures, from around the world. That's why number 5 personality, they're so good at conducting international business, because they don't care who the person is. They accept them, they adapt to them, they're flexible with them, whoever that person is, and they can get business done. That's a number 5 personality. They're really good because of that, dealing with different cultures. They're quite excellent. They already have that ability. They're stimulating. They're interesting. They're not so good with routine. They like to do things on their own time in their own way. So, unlike the number 4 personality, the 5 is quite the opposite. The routine, the dependability, not so much. Because of that, they're very stimulating. They're really bright, scintillating light in a social gathering. If you want someone who's really amusing, entertaining, bring a number 5 personality to your next soiree. They're fresh, they're original, they have novel ideas, they're very witty, they're charismatic, they're so experienced across an open-minded to so many other ideas and cultures and perceptions and ways of thinking. Hence the hung man in Tarot, that they're very charismatic. They're upbeat. They're optimistic. They're always saying things like, "Hey, let's do a new adventure," or "Hey, let's try this, something new." They're always doing that. So if you like the stead and predictable, don't stay around a number 5. They'll just make you feel nervous. They're clever, sensual, freedom-loving, enthusiastic. They really know how to take advantage of opportunities when they appear. They like to take chances and take risks. I mean, when I say take risks, they take risks that some of us may see as risks, but they don't. So they really have a free will, and they really like to get around. These guys, they're the ones who break the old mold, and they send us in a new direction, and they help us make progress. That's number 5 personality. So bless you, fire personality number 5. You're the ones who really mix things up, change things up, and you take us on walks through the wild side. That's a personality number 5. So thank you so much for listening and joining us here at Paranormal Talks. Please like us, please subscribe, and we'll keep these videos, these educational videos, coming for you to help you navigate more successfully and happily through life. Next one will be the personality number 6. Till then, this is JJ, and we'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.